Okay, here we go. And that makes audio good. Alright, welcome to this. We're going to be playing some worlds. It's really annoying to play using this capture card because it's not outputting it the correct everything, but it's fine. Alright, let's do this. This PMO, because I've been trying to work on a decompiler for this for like the past week and a half, and it's not working at all. Like, look at this, it just loads it, and then we can just do it. Like, I hate this. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to find one called MESAMO, Samo or something. Is it alphabetical? No. This is a very reverberant sounding thing. Sense on why it's the biggest. This is the biggest world that's saved inside my the Xbox here, which again makes sense because it's the entire tutorial world. I think this is like one of the older title update tutorial worlds too. Like this one has the church and the bricks and stuff. I think this is from long. There we go. Sure I exit without saving, so it doesn't fuck up the timestamp, because it actually saves the timestamps on a lot of these, which is good, because, yeah, it's fun to take a look at that type of stuff. It's all what? It's all progress. Alright, man. What is this? I'm not used to the title update background panorama being that tutorial world. I'm used to seeing it on the older ones. Like the one that was in the previous versions, where it had the left and the right kind of selection screen instead of just the one. Using a body wash to wash your hands is interesting. Hello? For some reason, I really loved to do that. Make a big world that is glass, and then air, and then this. What's in here? Nothing. It's piston I really liked making piston extenders and weird houses. Sword in here, 2 beds, and like that's it. Okay. Oh, okay, it's nothing but bedrock down here. It's only one layer. These are some weird worlds, man. Look at how easy this is. It just decode all of these and read them. PMO. This one's just called Minecraft. I'm trying to find a specific one where it's like a diamond house that I made, and it was like in a complex. But I don't know where that is. I think I actually remember this one, because I remember something about this. It might have been in the Xbox One edition one, where I played for a bit too, but there was one world in between those two where I had made it, and it was while I was technically banned from playing because I like got mad or something previously, and I remember it was a stone brick super flat world, and I was like, oh shit, and then I for some reason tattled on myself like an idiot, but I remember that, so this might be that world right here. If it'll fucking load, oh my god. I think this is actually the one. I built a chicken farm or something, and that's it. That's all there is in this world. I think this is good. Not many people. What is this one? It's just a bunch of weird, like, hex code characters. Oh, shit. It feels weird to use a 360 controller after using the Xbox One controller so much. Ooh, this is a big world if it's taken this long. Oh, I now know what this is. This is one of these TNT worlds that I used to make, where I just make a gigantic flat world of TNT and then detonate it, and that's it. Hello, village. I also find it very fun how you can travel from one side of this world to the other in like 20 seconds. There's the other side. I think these are limited to like maybe 1,024 squared blocks. Not accounting for the height, of course, but like it's also 1024 because that is a power of 2. And anybody who knows anything about coding knows how much computers like powers of 2. What is... I think I went to Toy. It's one that I keep seeing when I was working on the decoder. Tutorial, only explorers may play. I feel like some of these are on different accounts, too. Oh. I think it's gonna make me put in a password. You know what, I'm just gonna... Uh-oh. We're frozen. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, let's just not do that. Okay. Now we're gonna go download all this shit, because I accidentally deleted a couple of these files, so I'm gonna make sure to back them up first. before being stupid and using the drive. Okay, so let's go to me. Oh, I kind of forgot that I had that playing. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to System, Storage, Hard Drive, Games and Apps, all the way down to Minecraft. And we're gonna do basically all of these and just move them over. Some of these are apparently games, so I'll go ahead and do that. Take a look through some of these on which ones aren't mine. Okay, so pretty much all of these are mine, which is kind of funny, but here we go! We're gonna do as many of these as possible. What the hell? Why is that one reading kilobytes and not megabytes? That's weird. Alright, let's do this. You can see the dates that some of these were created. Like, this one was the 20th of July, 2016. Like, how the hell? These things will have been chilling on this hard drive for a decade by this July. Some of these things have already been here for a decade. This PMO so much, because look, I bet you, it's taking the decompressed data for the save world, and then compressing it, and then putting it onto the drive. It won't even give me the courtesy of having an uncompressed slate to work from, right? I have to do everything the hard way. And since I'm working in C#, which is my only coding knowledge language, nothing is built for me, and I don't really want to work with pre-built stuff that much. Because I think it would be a really cool challenge to try and, you know, make everything myself. The problem is that I don't have the right info to actually do that, because the fact is I'm not going to be spending my entire life working on computer science degrees so that I can parse this shit by eyeball. And all the info that I'm trying to get is like where pointers are to like where the actual data starts and how you get the position of where the data starts and all that stuff. It all loops around and contradicts itself because it's all a bunch of random people on forum posts who pretend to know more, and a lot of the times they don't even clarify if they're talking about an already decompressed version that has its own structure or the straight from the hard drive version. So it's just a bunch of this having to figure shit out the ultra hard way because there's no concrete evidence anywhere. Why is this crashing? Is it just the USB video thing, or did it actually just crash? It might just be the USB video. 1 second. Hello? I think this one might actually be the USB video. Wrong fucking video. I knew it. I called it. Okay, hi. I think we were just done the one that was OG Maze. I'll just copy these over. Okay, good. There we go. That's easy. We can just figure out which ones we've already done by seeing if it gives an error. Oh, okay. No. Okay, so everything after here I think is new. It's all Porgris. This one was made the 1st of July. It's interesting seeing the file size count on these, because a lot of times they differ from the actual file sizes that show up on here. Like when you actually pull it out. So that means that it is a compressed of a compression when they transfer it to the USB like I'm doing. I think it froze again. God, I hate this capture card so much. This is what happens when you like get some dropship bullshit off of Amazon. Nope, no. This one is one of the most important ones to me. Has a lot of shit from nostalgia point of view. Map World and the other one that I renamed to have OG Maze tacked onto the end is those are I think the two biggest things that I want to extract from this and like transfer over using the save file converter if I make one. Because those two are like the big ones. Like that's those. They may not be that big in terms of world size, but they are huge in terms of my memory and all the stuff I did in them. Oh my god. Member entry 23. I want to see if I can copy this over, see what this looks like. That one will be interesting. That was one I didn't copy before. Because, I mean, it does say that that was all a saved game. Maybe that'll be some info on how to decode it. Excuse me. Oh no, maybe the file sizes are the actual represented file sizes. Actually, just for good measure, I'm gonna create one new world, and I'm gonna see what it looks like, because I want to have a little bit of a control here. Like I want to have a bit of a test control to see what happens. So after I'm done copying all of these, I'm gonna go back into Minecraft to make two new worlds, one that's an empty superflat and one that is an empty regular world gen. And then we're gonna compare the differences between those two, because we're gonna see what happens. And then those can be our like test subjects that we do the extraction on and everything. Instead of these, which are very much more important than any of that. I think one of these I had like a sword that was named Sassy, but it was spelt wrong. I wonder if there's any more Xboxes that we have in the house, because we have a few Xbox 360s for some reason that have other worlds that I've built stuff in. Oh, that one's non my profile. Yeah, that one's 28 megs. Okay, so the 28 megs ones are all the tutorial world. Which, I mean, it makes sense. So we're gonna set up our guinea pigs in a second once we're done this. So I'm gonna place like a tower of 3 blocks that'll be specific colors. I'm gonna make a sign. I'm gonna put a chest that has items in it, and then I'm going to put like a mob down that's been tied to a leash or something, and then I'll put that in both worlds so that we know what gets transferred over, what gets corrupted. If I can read any of the actual data, we'll see stuff like that. So that'll be fun. Hopefully. This one, Toy, was the one that I did the most seeing of, or at least I remember the most, because it's such a weird name, Toy. Update world. Alright, and we're about to get our guinea pigs in a second, so that's good. Alright. I think this is the final one on the list, right? Seems like it's kind of close to that. Yep, 74, 74. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into Minecraft and we're going to create our test worlds. Alright. Play game, keep playing offline. I can load off of the USB storage. Oh, I can. Well, that makes this easier. New world. Test world. And then we'll do hyphen. This one will be our flat world. Creative, more options. Super flat world. We'll do one dirt, but then also just so that we don't accidentally throw it off. On top of the dirt, we'll do one stone. Let's see, we'll do purple actually, because that's a really hard. You can't find that in nature. So we'll do that. We will move it up to there. There we go. Game options. Let's begin. Alright, now in front of us, what we'll do is we'll go to creative. I'm going to create a pillar of, remember to write this down, nether wart, emerald, andesite, because they're just up and down in the menu. So I'll go here. Okay. Then I'll make a sign. And then I'll hold a stone sword in my inventory too, actually. And then to make sure that you get capitals right, water. And then we'll do on. And we'll do my keyboard. Then next to it, we'll have a chest that has a rainbow of shulkers in it. Oh. This will also help because it's the same block, it just has a different tag for color on it. So this will help us make sure that we verify tags. And then finally we will do a fence post. With a mushroom on it. There we go. Alright, saved. I can see that it's doing something on my drive actually, which is pretty cool. Oh, this is actually just freezing the game. Then we're going to create this, and we'll do test world. T-E-S-T space world. I'll just name this one test world because we don't really need to be doing anything else, and then we'll do that, and we'll do the same setup. Same exact setup. Oh, I forgot to put something in my inventory, but I had a map in there, so it's fine. So this will help with matching some stuff as well. And it'll also be interesting to see how much a pretty much blank flat and blank overworld will work. There's no way I've already been streaming for an hour. Holy shit, no I haven't. I was right. This one's taken a hot minute, so already this world size probably gonna be a lot bigger. Damn, it's still going. I do not miss these days. I think this is why I made flat worlds more as well, is because they didn't take so fucking long to load. This is so long I'm actually gonna start scrolling on my phone. Okay, there we go. So, do the same process. We got I'll do a sign. Where is the sign? Oh, I think that's a bit too far over. Bless me. Sorry, you need to move, thank you. Holy fuck, there's a woodland mansion right there! That one, I'm getting that in the frame. There's no way in hell I'm not. Yeah, there's no shot I'm not getting that Woodland Mansion in the frame, dude. That's crazy. Alright. Now, we go to Xbox Home. And we wait. I'm gonna wait until that pops up. Then we're gonna do this. We're gonna turn this off. Unplug that HDMI cable, because holy hell, that's a nightmare. Alright, we now begin on the desktop. So, we're going to plug this in, and we should have all of our worlds back, but we should also have 2 new ones. The ones that I just did. So we have here, Minecraft save info. Now this is weird. I don't know what this is, but we can open it in Hex Editor. And I think we can find the 2 oddballs here. Where is it? Okay, so we're first gonna just copy all of these to a new thing on the fat storage. And we're gonna name, actually no, I'm gonna put this on the archive drive. Where's the random shit folder first? Did I delete it? Okay, this folder's empty, cool. We're gonna find that. Okay, we're gonna select everything but that folder. And we're gonna put it in there. Now we're gonna get a new folder, and we're gonna call this Soul Worlds Pre-Conversion. And we're gonna go ahead and paste all that in here. We're gonna copy paste it, not cut and paste it, because I'm not a psycho. And I want to make sure I have as many possible options to recuperate what was lost in this bullshit. I actually also sent an email to 4J Studios and was like, hey, I have no idea how this shit works. Would you guys be able to tell me? Because I can't. I'm just trying to make a decompiler. Alright. There we go. Where's our 2026? There they are. You two can come over to my documents folder and go there. Actually that, and I'm gonna copy over another version of that underscore file, because that's weird. I've never seen, I don't know what this does, so let's do it. Okay. Hex edit. We're gonna open these 3. Let's open Minecraft save info first. So here's our con header. I'm used to seeing this. This just makes sure that it's actually what we want. And then everything after this, I have no idea. Because it's not like a world or anything. It's just like a thing. What does this say up here? Okay, this is the PNG header. Is this another PNG header, or is this just... Yeah, it's another PNG. So these are the 2 icons. I'm used to seeing that. And then at A0, there's this. It kind of structures in 1000 hexadecimal byte chunks. Oh, shit. Hello. What is this? Whoa, hello, texture pack data. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a whole bunch of this. Wait, .bin. This might be a revelation. I've literally never seen this before. This is a whole bunch of new stuff. What the hell? There's all this stuff. There's a lot. It's every single world. It's every single one of these. What does this mean? So it's all of the indexed files over here. Like it's the name of the thing followed by that. So my guess is that this is a PNG header, right? Yeah. My guess is that this is all of the info that you could get from downloading the worlds on that native Xbox 360 download folder thing. But then what is all this data up here? Is this all PNG header? No, it's a big data thing. Let's check this here. Huh. This is weird. I have no idea what the fuck this is. This is so weird. This is foreign to me. Yeah, and then here's this, and then all that stuff. What's on the newer saves? Like, what's the layout of this look like? Okay, so we can clearly see that this is the test world. It's got the name right there. Is that congruent with the other stuff as well? Like, let's grab a random one here. I think this was a bad example. Never mind. There it is. So it's at offset 412, right? 1112, offset 412. And then offset 412. Yep, 412. 412 is definitively the world name. Like, that's where it is. Okay. It's a big chunk of nothing here. We have Minecraft, and then that's the game name, and then we have the PNG header, which is for the icons, which I've already figured out. And then we start getting the second PNG, duh. And the second one's actually what holds the data we want for getting the image. First one's just a grass block in case there's no other data for it. This is where things start getting interesting. Ooh. There's some Huffman going on, I think. I think this is Huffman encoding. It looks like it. For anybody who doesn't know what Huffman encoding is, I barely know it either, but it's basically a way of compressing text and data into its smallest possible form by taking all of the characters and associating them with how often they come up, and then the more often ones get a shorter code, and then the less often ones get a longer code, and you write the data, instead of using the letters, you write it by using the codes. So you take like A, and then you say that that's like 1, and then Z is like 26 or something. It's a bit, like, think of it kind of like that. It's like, but way more complex than that. So instead of writing like hello, you'd write like 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0, and then you'd know how to decode it from there. I'm not an expert at all. I don't know how the fuck this works quite often too, so this is interesting. But I can definitely see that there's some sort of Huffman tree stuff going on in here. Like the pre-tree builder told me to build stuff like this. So I have no idea what the hell is happening. But it's interesting that I'm starting to see through some of these now. That's an offset. Oh, right, that's the A's 1000 one. I'm starting to see some of these, like, which is weird. Like, this is starting to make a little bit more sense to me. And then, like, 2016, let's go to the D1000 chunk here. And then we have a different tree. So this is telling it to take the rightmost tree and then stuff like that. Huh. That's weird. That's weird. I'm gonna be